Hello, Commanders. We're going to do another in a series of documentary instructional videos on how to succeed at Elite Dangerous for beginners. We'll conduct one of the Robigo Cios to Sirius atmospherics missions, and just get you up to date with how these particular missions make money. We've done a chart in the past that shows the various types of mission capabilities and their expected low, medium, and high income rates. Bounty hunting used to be really bad. Now it's up to around 20 to at most 50 million an hour if you go out into the hazardous zones with the large combat ships. But if you just go to the local area and do bounty hunting, they typically make anywhere from 1.26 to 6 million, possibly 10 million, depending on how large the ships get generated. Regular missions are very low payout rates. Bulk trade is a little better. You might make as much as 11.8 million or so if you bulk trade cargo back and forth. The bigger the cargo ship, the more money you'll make. Mining, as always, still tends to pan out some money. We typically only make about 6.6 million at the highest. These 50 to 200 million dollars per hour goals that have been reported in the past have all been nerfed by the frontier development business to marketing staff. They don't want you to make more than 20 million an hour. It's just it's a good deal always gets destroyed. It's just sad. Special trading will make a little more, depending on the types of trades. You just have to look through these. The larger the cargo ship and the more unusual the cargo trading. And when you get friendly with the factions, they tend to hand out the larger, more expensive missions. But we're going to show you how to do the passenger runs, starting with our location, which is in Female Hub, and we're in our Dolphin ship at the moment. We're going to go to pick up starport services and quickly run through the outfitting shop so you know what is required. Brunel Hub is the gateway hub that you'll be using in the CO system. Typically run out to Sirius atmospherics, which is in the Sothis system, planet A5, and it's orbiting up above that, so you'll have to target that eventually. Don't need any worry about the hard points. There's really nothing there in the Dolphin anyway. Utility mounts don't require much either. Some defensive capability if you think you might need it. Core internals are pretty standard. 4As on the frame shift drives, and the power couplings as high as you can get. The rest of it's pretty much derated. Really the optional internals are the only thing you need to worry about. And for that we start out usually with the economy classes, because you'll get more missions initially in the economy range. Later on you add some business class and some premier classes, premium class. But right now we just do most of our runs with economy class cabins. So you need to fill up the cabins with your slots with as high a cabin economy class as you can. 5s and 4s. Put a 3A shield generator down. You could also run a 3C 5-weave. The 2E economy classes. The 2A fuel scoop works good because you don't really use it out here. You're just going to run the one system and back. Super Cruise Assist is a real nice thing to have when it slows you down automatically when you hit the star. And the advanced docking is even better. Pretty sure it prevents detection of scanning of the system. You don't have to basically dump your dump your heat systems out. You don't have to close the heat vanes and then deploy a heat sink anymore if you're running that advanced docking computer. It'll do both takeoffs and landings. So apparently it helps to avoid detection when you're running criminal masterminds or other illegal passengers or cargo. I haven't been detected yet. So we'll see if that's true with running the advanced docking system in Super Cruise. So all you need to do is run up to the passenger lounge, run up, and look for missions from each of the factions that will fit in your cargo. Ignore the ones that are, 6,000 light years away. I had one that was 19,000. It was 1,260 jumps. It's like, oh my, it was paying out 28 million, but who's gonna jump 1,200 jumps in this little dolphin? Unbelievable. And just check the different systems, different factions to see which ones have the best missions that you want. You want destination, Sirius, atmospherics. And typically don't pick up a mission unless it's over 1 million first. So check all the factions to see which ones have the most payout for missions to Sirius. It doesn't matter who they are, what they are. It could be criminal masterminds or whatever, but here's a good one. 1.5 million. Rich tourist, they always work pretty good. Pick the cabins up and go up and accept the lowest cabin that they can take and map to the capacity size you have. We'll accept that contract. See what 1.1 million, see what that is. Rich tourist. We're going to waste our capacity, but that's okay. 1.1 million. If there's any more. Nora still wants to go out to that binary wishes. It's way out there. 27 million. 30,000 light years. Incredible. So we'll pick up Rich tourist again. It's usually a good idea to have, we don't want to waste that. We're looking for the ones that just have two people to load up the lower ones. So we're going to typically be down in that smaller cabin range, less money making. That's 3. So we want 2. So we keep looking, go over to the other factions. See who's running 1.6 million. Take that. That's the last launch. And we're wasting a good part of that cabin, but this is the way it is. See if this is 2. Yep, that's 2, so we'll take that one. These should be 2 as well. Take the expensive 2. Fill up our cargo. Yep. And that's all we have room for. So once you've loaded up passengers, just be aware that tourists are legitimate. They don't usually give you a whole lot of, rich tourists don't usually give you a whole lot of trouble. They do tell you what they're funny about. Don't do anything illegal, but we're not going to do anything illegal. To me, the easiest passengers to carry are the criminal masterminds. Just make sure you don't get detected, because they pretty much tolerate everything. They just don't want to be scanned. And so if you know how to prevent scanning by hitting the delete key and closing your heat vents, which starts your overheat scenario, and then you have to pop a heat sink. We've got 2 available. But I have noticed that since I loaded up those autopilots, that they tend to not detect. So we'll start to hit the number 1 key, go back, and we'll do an auto launch and let you see how that works. could very well be that these new auto launch capabilities too late on these. This would be a one capacity, 2 extra systems that we have. Auto launch in progress. In gear. I did that automatic as well. Let's get the 2001 Space Odyssey music, which is kind of cool. And so far, we're not getting any scans. We do have one illegal passenger. It'll take us out through the doors. We want to put pips up on the engines. That's all. All these controls are locked out until the auto launch is done. Deactivated, so hit tab and boost. Sothis. Which of course would be on the side. Correctly, but we'll do that. Sirius, Sothis. Not sure. In the system, it's Sirius A5. For some reason, to get that system, you have to go select the star. If we delay too long, the passengers will start complaining, especially the rich tourists. Up here, and it's the 5th planet, Sothis A5. And orbiting Sothis A5 is Sirius atmospherics. It's basically a tourist spot.
Drive charging.
Quickly as possible. Get scanned. This hyperspace assist slows down automatically as we come to the star. It's a simple matter of just drop your throttle. See, it doesn't hyperspace and throttle. Still have to move the ship. Let's head over to Sothis A5. Make sure the star is yellow, not red. Keep cruising at a high speed. We'll go over to mission detection area, and we'll see if we can lock in Sothis A5. One more step down, you see Sirius atmospherics. What you can do is just lock that in the destination, because that's where you need to go. And we'll keep heading. It doesn't slow down automatically. That's only when it gets near starport. So you still have to slow down at a distance. The hyperspace assist doesn't help you slow down if you get twisted. Super cruise assist doesn't help you slow down if you get twisted. So you count down the seconds, and as soon as you hit somewhere around 10, you hit button 6 on my joysticks. Automatically drop drops it down to 75% throttle. You cruise in at 75%. It should hold at 6 to 7 seconds. It's holding at 6 right now. And it looks like we're going in too fast, but as long as it stays 6 and 7 seconds away, you've got the right speed envelope, the right rate. Usually it's a consequence of planet drag that's close to you. So our passengers are nice and quiet. Nobody's complaining on the comm. If they were complaining, it'd be communications telling me you're messing something up. It's irritating them, causing them to be angry. Sirius atmospherics is above a Earth-like world. You kind of want to make sure you're outside of that. Not to the other side of it. It's a dotted line, it's behind the planet. Again, we want to keep that 6 seconds. Get ready to come in. A little steep actually. It's going to pop off here in just a second until you jump. When it gets below. There's the J. Jump out and disengage. Is that pretty planet? There's the atmospheric strobe. So you just target that. T. Close enough. Somebody said yes. Thank you. Mission complete. That's what a strobe looks like. Close. Could scan it with a data link scan, but it's not really necessary. Go out here to take a look at the transactions. They'll all tell you that the mission's completed. They're ready to go back to Brunel Hub, where they'll pay you. You can see what the passengers, they don't react well to danger. Hull damage will reduce their satisfaction. They're pretty laid back, low value targets. Bridge passengers are not going to be sought by hostile forces. They're neutral in performing illegal actions, so you can carry some illegal passengers and never get upset. They are demanding, likely to make demands while on board. If you deny those requests, it'll reduce their satisfaction and they'll eventually jump off your ship. But right now, we're pretty much moving out quickly. Don't get too demanding for some reason. One time they've been demanding is when I don't get them there quick enough. Alright, so we're heading in the direction of next destination. G for Galaxy. We want to select Sirius again. Select Brunel Hub. Select it and then plot to it. Oops, we want to go to that ship. Pretty easy missions. So if you can take 5 or 6 million each trip, it takes you 10 or 15 minutes for a single trip. You see you can make roughly pretty good. Most of the missions in the game, they don't want you to make any more than 2 million an hour anyway. Hyperspace throttle engage. That's all it is. until you're about 10 to 12 seconds away, and then hit 75% throttle on your key map. You have to watch that. Now, if you're late with it, you'll blow by it. So, we were not late. Just on the edge. Go below 10 seconds, you'll miss it. Just keep that angle coming in. Always seems like it's coming in too fast at this point, but it isn't. It stays about 6 seconds. This is actually the fastest way to actually cover that distance. This is gravity, the planet causing gravity in the way. This is the absolute quickest way to travel. Rock. Hit 75% throttle on the key map key. In this case it's joystick. Button 6. So you hit 12 to 10 seconds. Hit that button. Drop it down to 75%. Cruising between 6 and 7 seconds. It's the absolute fastest that you can do it. To do it manually, there's our J to disengage. So far so good. I forgot to basically come in at a direct angle, but that's simply because again, it's auto. Request contact, Google Hub, hit D to request docking. Fun to do it on your own, actually, but when you're doing these missions, it just will kick back and relax. I'm pretty sure that they prevent illegal scanning of your passengers. Every time I use this device, they scan me. Whereas if I wasn't using a device, they would be scanning me right about the time I get within 4 or 5 miles or kilometers of the station. At that point, you need to go incognito and running. The delete key, and then when it gets too hot, heat sink, hit through the slot and you're fine. Starport services, once you got it, it'll make you money. I'm gonna head over here to take care of the refueling and stuff. And then head over to the passenger lounge real quick. Every one of the little areas here that's on an exclamation point, that's a mission that needs to be turned in. So make some decisions here. Take the money if there's no other valuable devices or materials. $1.5 billion right there. Usually I don't take the cargo, unexpected mission data 5 units. In this case I would take it because it's rare grade 3, but I don't have any more capacity. I'm basically full of the mission data. But if it was grade 5, I would definitely take it if it's if I don't have it. But in this case we don't need it, so we'll take the 1.17. Pop down to RSR faction. We've got 3 people that we need to compete missions with. Now there's a case where over on the far right, even though it's 1.6 million and it's really enticing, it's far better to go over and take that security firmware patch when it's rarity grade 4 or 5. Those things are hard to find. So go ahead and take it if you need it. It's all used for engineering upgrades, and until you fill up your entire storage space with those, it's usually best to take that. The stuff that's requires cargo space, unless you can really make some money off of it, I wouldn't take it. But these hybrid capacitors, you might use them. They're rated grade 2. They're easy to find, but I've got room for taking 5 more in. So go ahead and take those. And gives you an uncovered space. Not worried about microbar furnaces. I don't know what they sell for, but you know, it's a pain in the butt to go sell them. So take the 474 south out. And we'll just hop over here and make sure that we've got all of the factions that we had missions with have been all turned in, and they are. So you're done. We made about 1.6 to 2 million or so on that. We could have made more, but we again took those materials that are more important. That completes the video. Matters. Hope you enjoyed it. And, see you back another time with another video, and we'll keep going over these videos for you. I know there's lots of videos that other commanders have done for you, and I'm not really doing much more than they are. But I am trying to cover the latest, most recent stuff that's happened since the nerfs happened back in July 2020. So these just update, especially the mining video you need to watch, because it's pitiful, it's terrible. Let's destroy this. Anyway, hit the P button to exit out and exit the game. And we'll quit to the desktop. Bye safe.